A defining trial that forces trust. The trial did not come wrapped in danger, it came wrapped in opportunity. BJ was approached with an invitation to step outside the covering of the Church of Christ and speak at a gathering that promised exposure and affirmation. The words sounded spiritual. The tone sounded respectful. Yet something in his spirit resisted. That night, BJ went into prayer alone. He did not ask God what to do, he asked God to reveal motive. Opening the Word, his eyes landed on Proverbs chapter 16 verse 2. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits. The trial was clear. Would BJ trust God enough to turn down something that fed recognition but weakened alignment? BJ declined the invitation. The decision cost him human approval. Some questioned his discernment. Some grew distant. BJ felt the weight of obedience without reassurance. In prayer, he released the outcome entirely to God, choosing trust over validation. A season of separation and testing. The separation did not come through conflict. It came through silence. Ministry schedules shifted. Responsibilities changed. Naomi and BJ no longer crossed paths regularly. There were no conversations to clarify, no explanations offered. Only distance. The season tested whether their connection was rooted in God or sustained by proximity. Naomi took the silence to prayer. She resisted the urge to interpret it emotionally. In Scripture, she read Lamentations chapter 3 verse 26, "It is good that one should hope and wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." BJ wrestled with isolation. He wondered if obedience always led to loneliness. In Scripture, he read Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God." Neither reached out prematurely. Neither forced reunion. They trusted God to guard what He intended to preserve. Public fruit that brings quiet recognition. Fruit appeared slowly, without announcement. BJ's faithfulness became visible through consistency, not charisma. Elders noticed his humility, his restraint, his teachable spirit. Without ceremony, he was asked to guide younger believers through Scripture, not on a stage, but in stillness. Naomi's fruit appeared through others. The young women she mentored began displaying discernment, rejecting compromise, standing firm in truth. Her influence multiplied without her name being elevated. Recognition came quietly, grounded in fruit rather than form. As written in Galatians chapter 6 verse 9, "Let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart." A moment where God clearly speaks through Scripture alone. The moment arrived without emotion or spectacle. During a Scripture reading at church, no commentary was added. The Word stood on its own. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9 was read aloud, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." BJ heard it as correction and comfort. Naomi heard it as confirmation and peace. There was no urge to interpret the moment beyond what was written. No impulse to attach meaning prematurely. God had spoken clearly, and that was enough. They worshipped quietly, grateful not for answers, but for assurance. The Word had spoken. The Spirit had confirmed. And the story rested securely in God's hands.